arrived at the Allegro. The piano is in charge now. You have to fit in, mostly. You can ask the piano player to go faster or slower, but you can't just do whatever you feel like doing with the tempo as you could in the first section. The piano is now the driving force. Feel the momentum, feel the energy, and let it carry you along. You're riding on the crest of the wave. Any rhythmic freedom that you take has to be within this framework. For example, I like to anticipate the 16th note passage with a slide, like this. But without disturbing the basic rhythm. And I'm also adding some nuances of crescendo and decrescendo in the 16th note passages. Putting it all together. You can practice the 16th note passages legato, like this. To solidify the finger action, keeping your fingers as close to the string as you possibly can. You can also practice it without the bow, like this. You can feel each note in your fingers, with either an up motion or a down motion. This heightens your awareness to the point where you can ask yourself, did all the notes sound? You'll know if they did or not. You'll know if you were aware of every note as you played silently. If you don't know, then it didn't happen. When you think it's really working, then try it again with the bow. You may be amazed at how great it sounds. And now, we combine it with the fast détaché bowing. We still need to feel each note in the fingers and let the fingers lead. The bow just comes along for the ride, not the other way around. Depending on the tempo, you can let the bow spring a little in a sautier. But not too much, or you can keep the bow on the string. Or you can go back and forth. The important thing is clarity and coordination. The clarity is achieved by lightness in the finger action and economy of motion. Fingers close to the string. And no hammering with the fingers. And not too much bow. It's amazing how much energy you can get with only an inch of bow. Moving right along. Now, this next place requires some agility and flexibility in the first finger. Moving from G sharp to C sharp, back and forth. The hand remains anchored in third position so that the fourth finger G is in tune. And the first finger moves flexibly and accurately. Ah, what a glorious arrival, triumphant and expansive. Savor the glorious sound of these chords. Full and rich with no forcing, and let the lower strings sound the open strings. string for this harmonic, so that we can take lots of time for a long slide. Live it up. Make sure you've worked out the bowing so that you're at the tip for these 16th notes, and then a long up bow. Double stops at the end. They're really quite easy. All in first position. No sweat. Moving on to the next section, I'd like to give you my 6-step routine. Step 1. Play through the basic melody, which means you're playing the lower note of each harmonic. Of course, you'll continue on and play the whole section. You only need to do this once to get the lay of the land. Step 2. Play the melody using the first finger on every note, except for the open string notes. These are the foundation notes. Step 3. For each note, play the foundation note, then add the harmonic, like this. Step 4. Now we play just the harmonics. We're still going one note at a time, all separate bows without any real sense of tempo. Step 5. Finally, we add the bowings and the rhythm. At this point, we start to work towards making a smooth connection from one note to the next, without any extraneous noise. Step 6. Now we start to think about shaping the phrase, and perhaps adding a slide or two, or some vibrato. In order to achieve a good vibrato on the harmonics, I let both fingers slide on the string a little, like this. Now, the 16th note passage returns. We can do something very stylish here by starting very slowly and gradually, very gradually, speeding up to the real tempo in the course of the next 8 measures. Now we arrive at the D major section. The piano establishes the new tempo, allegretto, quite a bit slower, then speeding up. It's all spelled out in the music. Then there's one last retard, stentato, as in stentorian, to prepare for the last return of the theme, which is the fastest of all, and perhaps speeding up even more to the very end. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you've found some new ideas that you'd like to incorporate into your own playing and your own practice. I'd love to know what you think. Do you have any questions or any comments? Please take a minute right now to write your thoughts in the comments box below this video. I promise that I will respond personally to all your questions and comments. And now, while it's fresh, how about getting your violin out to explore the wonderful freedom of the Czardas?